It is easy to understand why many may find it difficult to believe that remote viewing is a real phenomenon. Remote viewing relies on a level of perception that is quite alien to our normal means of perceiving the reality that surrounds us. Much of this perception has often been described as intuitive in nature. Now, we normally rely on our five physical senses of hearing, touch, sight, taste, and smell, and indeed, these five senses dominate our physical waking state of consciousness. All humans have experienced intuitive senses to some degree, however, but intuition is rarely as reliable as direct perceptions using one or more of the five physical senses. For virtually everyone, there are moments when our intuitive senses seem remarkably accurate. Yet, for many people, and perhaps most, when we begin to rely repeatedly on these intuitions for practical situations, they sometimes appear to fail us. For example, most parents have experienced situations in which they perceived intuitively that a child may have been in a difficult or dangerous situation. The parents sometimes telephone the school or house where their child may be, or may even get into their car and drive to their child's location to check on the youngster's well-being. In some cases, the parents' intuitions are very accurate, while in other situations the intuitions seem wildly misplaced. In another example, some people have claimed that their intuitions help them in betting on the stock market, while others say that their intuitions are useless in this regard. When those who rely on their intuitions for purchasing stocks are asked to demonstrate the method of their success for the benefit of others who may be watching, the previously reliable intuitions often leave the stock purchaser with egg on the face. So, why do these experiences occur? Are those who are guided by their intuition simply lucky from time to time, or is there something else going on that is very real but simultaneously very misunderstood by mainstream modern science? To complicate matters, there have been many examples throughout the ages of charlatans who have taken advantage of others by claiming that they have strange and powerful psychic capabilities. Some of these charlatans have been skilled in the art of magic tricks, and some have even purposefully attempted to mislead scientists who are conducting honest investigations into psychic phenomena. Indeed, some have done this precisely to discredit the investigation of such phenomena. The problem of the charlatans, variously defined, has led to a broad cultural bias in our human society in which authentic scientific investigation into the realm of psychic phenomena is strongly discouraged. Probably the single most important factor in explaining the relative scarcity of scientists willing to investigate the psi realm is the fear of professional ridicule. Now, given such territory, why should scientists risk their reputations on a phenomenon that has seemed so difficult to demonstrate on demand, and in an area in which scientific investigations can be threatened by the skills of tricksters? Why also should other scientists believe the claims of their few colleagues who do run the risk of professional criticism by conducting psi experiments? Well, to proceed further, we need to suspend the factor of fear and to maintain open minds. If remote viewing is to be demonstrated as a real phenomenon, then we must treat it as we would treat any other scientific puzzle. We must fear neither the charlatans nor our scientific colleagues who might denounce us. If remote viewing is a real phenomenon, no amount of denunciation will make it otherwise. There are puzzles to unravel, for sure. Psi phenomena in general depend significantly on subjective perceptions. The fact that this subjectivity does not blend easily with laboratories filled with precision equipment of the type used to measure, say, merely physical phenomena, should not dissuade us from conquering the challenges that do exist. What we have not yet fully accepted as a society is that we already have a physical device that can be utilized in laboratory settings to investigate psi phenomena generally and remote viewing in particular. This physical device is the human nervous system. Our difficulty to date has been caused by our failure to understand how to use this device properly, and publicly resolving this is the fundamental mission of Farsight. And hey, do you know that you can follow us on Twitter at FarsightRV? And as always, please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.